we can get started. Any comfortable seated posture. Eyes softly closed. Shoulders relaxed. Palms facing up. Back of your hands are on your thighs or knees. Allowing your upper arms to hang loose by the sides of your body. Fingers comfortably relaxed. If you pay attention to your palms, you might become aware of kind of tingling sensations of flow. And it might be different between the palms or not. And they might be having a relationship with your breath or not. You're not trying to force anything into existence. You're merely observing what is already existing. Palms to the heart center, Namaskara Mudra. Tilt your head forward. Gently open your eyes. Inhaling, arms by the side, palms going up, looking up. Exhaling, looking down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. And one more round. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Release. Come up to standing. Feet hip width apart. Arms up, interlacing fingers, palms facing up. Inhaling, come up onto the toes. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. And hold the posture. Continue to breathe Don't hold your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling, heels down, arms down. Take a deep breath, exhale. Arms up, interlace fingers, palms facing up. Move your right hip toward the right wall and bend toward the left wall. Inhaling, come to center. Exhaling, moving your left hip toward the left wall, bend toward the right side. Inhaling, center. 4 more rounds. Inhale, center. Exhaling, bending toward one wall or other. 4 more rounds. Coordinate with breath. After completing total 5 rounds, inhaling, center. Exhaling, release the arms. Take a deep breath, exhale. Take another deep breath, exhale. And one more deep breath, exhale. Arms up, interlacing fingers, palms facing up. Gently move your hips forward. Look up at the ceiling, gentle back bend, gentle back bend. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Exhaling, bending halfway forward. Forward bending halfway. Upper body parallel to the ground, arms parallel to the ground. You're looking at the back of your hands. 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, come up. Allow the back of your hands to land at the roof, on the roof of your head. Elbows bent. Inhale, center. Exhaling, twist toward your left. Inhale, center. Exhaling, twist toward your right. Inhale, center. 4 more rounds. After completing, release the arms. Take a deep breath, exhale. Take the palms behind, place the palms behind your head, just behind your head, interlace fingers. Interlace fingers, palms, back of your head, back of your head. Next inhalation, pelvis moving forward, arch your chest up. Take the elbows toward the back wall, look up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, center. Exhaling, release the arms. Take a deep breath, exhale. Arms up, interlacing fingers, palms facing up. Bend your knees, uttanasana. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling up. Exhaling, release arms. Take a deep breath, exhale. Feet close together. Arms up. Press the palms together. Uttanasana. Bend your knees as much as you can. Your arms are held near your ears. You are gazing at the ground to the front and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, come up. Exhaling, release arms. Take a deep breath, exhale. Front to the mat, Tadasana. Namaskara Mudra. 3 deep breaths. Three rounds of Surya Namaskara. Begin. If you are finding yourself practicing habitually, bring your attention back to the practice. After completing, separate your feet comfortably, relax, stand relaxed. Arms close to the bar, arms relaxed by the sides of your body. Watch your breath. While the breath comes to normal, we continue to watch the breath coming to normal. 3 deep breaths. Let us approach few back bending postures today. Lying down on your back. Hug your knees, rock back and forth. How is your back today? Side to side, all the way to the left and all the way to the right. Settle back down. Release the legs. Take a deep breath, exhale. Bend your knees, feet hip width apart. Knees hip width apart, arms close to the body, palms facing down. Gently bring your hips up as you inhale. And now, next inhalation, raising the chest. So the chest bone comes toward the chin. Hips up, raising the chest up, allowing the chest bone, the middle, coming toward the chin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release the hip down. Take a deep breath, exhale. I want us to practice not only lifting the hips up, you can also tighten your glutes as you raise your hips up. I also want us to practice raising the chest up and toward the chin with inhalation. Inhaling, come up, hips up, chest coming to the chin, and exhaling, release. 3 more rounds. Raising not only the hips up, raising the chest up toward the chin and then exhaling down. After completing, release the legs. In Sethu bandha sarvangasana prep that we have just approached, we raise the hips, which is like when we are standing in Tadasana and we approach Hasta back bend in Surya Namaskara. When we say move your hips to the front, it is like raising the hips up. And then I keep saying, raise your chest up. And that is like when we practice raising the chest, so the chest is going up toward the chin. And this is what we will practice standing up, come up to standing. Roll to your right side and get up. Feet hip width apart. Namaskara Mudra. Pelvis moving forward. Raise your chest up toward the hip, chin, and then look up gently at the ceiling. Next inhalation, pelvis further moves forward. Chest comes just a bit toward the chin, and then drop your head if you're comfortable. 5. Even weight on your feet. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, come up. Exhaling, release the arms. Take a deep breath, exhale. Another deep breath. Place the palms on your glutes or even on the back of your thighs. Palms at the back of your thighs. Your feet hip width apart, fingers pointing down, palms at the back of your thighs. Next inhalation, pelvis moving forward, raise the chest toward the chin, slide your fingers down the legs, look up. Next inhalation, pelvis further moves forward, raise the chest, drop your head if you're comfortable, fingers sliding down as much as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, come up. Exhaling, release arms. Relax. Take a deep breath, exhale. Now take your hands back, interlacing fingers, palms pressing against each other. Allow the arms to hang loose behind you. Gently open the chest as you retract the shoulders back, shoulder blades going toward each other. Next inhalation, hips moving forward, raising the chest up. Look up. Next inhalation, pelvis just a bit going forward, raising the chest a bit. Drop your head only if you're comfortable. Allow the arms to hang loose downward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, come up. Exhaling, release. Take a deep breath, exhale. Two more deep breaths. Ardha Uttana practice. Arms up, interlace fingers, palms facing up. You can bend your knees, not a problem. Inhale, exhaling, bring your upper body parallel to the ground, arms parallel to the ground, arms are held at ear level. Look at the back of your hand. Even if you need to bend your knees, bring your upper body parallel to the ground. Now take your hands toward the front wall, the fingers moving away from your nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, come up. Exhaling, release arms. Vajrasana. Shashankasana. Separate your knees, bending forward. Find a comfortable forward bending posture to relax. If this posture does not relax you, you can sit in Sukhasana and relax. Even as you relax, continue to pay attention to the experience, the inner experience. The inner life. Let's pay attention to this miracle, which is the human life, with an inward perspective. Vajrasana. Let's approach Ushtrasana practice. Standing on your knees, knees hip width apart. Even before we approach Ushtrasana, let's prepare for that. From standing on your knees, come to cat posture. Now, walk your palms just a bit further forward and drop your hips down toward the mat. Look to the front. Hips going toward the front. Hips going toward the front, as in Urdhvamukhasana. Hips all the way going toward the front and down, mat. Chest facing toward the front. Sanjay, Urdhvamukhasana. Hips all the way going to the front. Yes, not yes, that's good. Straighten up your elbow. Roof of the head going toward the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to cat posture. Take a deep breath, exhale. Now we are going to make just a bit. We are going to approach this posture a bit deeper. Walk your knees few inches toward your palms. Walk your knees few inches toward the palm. Now allow the hips to go toward the front, chest facing the front. Look to the front wall. Urdhvamukhasana. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cat posture. Vajrasana. Relax the shoulders. Balasana. Vajrasana. Now interlace your fingers behind you, palms pressing each other. This is a modified Balasana. Inhale, exhaling, bending forward. Balasana. And those who are comfortable, raise your arms up only to the extent that you can without aggression. Arms up toward the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms behind your back, on the back. Inhaling Vajrasana. Release arms, palms up. Now with that preparation, let's approach Ushtrasana.
Jay, in this, when I raise my hand, my hips got disconnected with my leg. So is that okay?
That is okay. That is okay. See, what we were trying to do is to warm up our shoulders for Ushtrasana. And so as much as you could bring the arms up, as much as you can without any aggression, even if the hips came off, that is okay. Now come up onto the knees. Knees hip width apart, toes tucked in. Standing on your knees. Raise your right arm up toward the ceiling. Rotate your arms, palms facing outward. And then take the arm behind you and find your right heel. Left arm up, palm facing the left wall. And find the left heel. Look to the front, keep looking to the front, keep looking to the front. The most important thing that you're going to do is to move the pelvis forward so your thighs become vertical again, and then raise your chest. Raise your chest toward your chin, and then drop your head if you're comfortable. 5. Otherwise, just keep looking up at the ceiling, chin tucked in toward the chest. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right hand on the right waist, left hand on the left waist, inhaling, come up. Vajrasana. If you are not able to reach your heel, you can simply place the palms on your glutes or on the back of your thighs, like we did standing posture. Place the palms back of your thighs and do a back bend, and that is good if you are not able to reach the heels at all. And that is okay. As long as you are practicing with the palms on the back of your thighs, doing a back bend, you would eventually perhaps be able to reach your heels. But that is, again, not the point. That is not the end of anything. Reaching the heels is not the end of anything. Maybe it's a beginning. Take a deep breath, exhale. Standing on your knees, knees hip width apart. Now have the toes point to the back, directly toward the back wall. Now this might require a little more flexibility to reach the heel. Now if you're not able to do that, that is okay. Tuck your toes in and then you can reach. Right arm up toward the ceiling, right palm facing the right wall, and then find your right heel. Left arm up toward the ceiling, left palm facing the left wall, and find your left heel. If you're not able to find the heel, tuck your toes in and find. And if you're not able to do that, place the palms to the back of your thighs. Now, looking to the front, move the hips toward the front wall, raise the chest up, shoulder blades going gently toward each other. Tuck your chin in just a bit and then drop your head if you are comfortable. 5. Otherwise, keep the chin close to the chest. 4. Look up at the ceiling. 3, 2, 1. One hand at a time on your waist. Inhaling, come on. Vajrasana. Palms up. Shashankasana. Separate the knees. Allow the chest and abdomen to go between the knees toward the mat. If you're not able to have your forehead rest on the mat, that is okay. Make tight fists. Stack your tight fists on top of each other and then land the forehead on the stacked up fists. And if this is not comforting you and relaxing you, sit in Sukhasana, cross-leg posture. As you continue to pay attention to the breath. The body, breath, and the mind responds to these postures in uniquely your own way, depending on where you are, how you are, and how you came onto the mat. And uniquely as you are, changes from the beginning of the session to the end. And we pay attention. Change all the time. Capacity for awareness is one thing that is seemingly constant, whatever the experience. Vajrasana. Whatever we practiced in Ushtrasana, we'll approach this pretty much from Sethu bandha sarvangasana, lying down on your back. We did this earlier, and we are going to approach it with a little bit more preparation. Ushtrasana being one such, and other standing back bends is another set of preparations, preparing us for Sethu bandha sarvangasana and some variations. We will get into that. Hug your knees, rock back and forth. Side to side. Is there any tension on your back building up as we did some of these back bending postures? Relax, relieve those with this massaging moves of rocking back and forth, side to side. And settle back down, release the legs, arms close to the body, legs close together. Relax your feet and observe your breath as we relax so we can activate. Take a deep breath, exhale. Bend your knees. Feet hip width apart. Arms close to the body. Perhaps your fingers are touching the heels. Maybe. Or not. Now, inhaling, hips up. Tighten, tighten the glutes and hold the hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently release the hips down to the ground. Take a deep breath, exhale. Raise your hips up. Come up onto the toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels down, hips down. Release the hips, glutes back on the mat, or at least lower back down on the mat. Take a deep breath, exhale. Inhaling, hips up. Come up onto your heels, toes up, heels on the mat, pressing onto the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Toes down, lower here, hips down, lower back on the mat. Release the legs. Effects of variations on Sethu, bandha, sarvangasana variations. Observe. Let's approach one more variation. Bend your knees, heels close to the seat bone, hip width apart, knees hip width apart. Fingertips perhaps touching the heels or not. Arms close to the body, palms facing down. Inhaling, hips up. Now shift your weight onto your left foot. Take your right foot off the mat and straighten your legs as much as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot on the mat. Release your hips down. Take a deep breath, exhale. Inhaling, raising your hips up. Shift your weight onto your right foot. Take your left foot off the mat and straighten your knees as much as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot down on the mat. Release the hips down. Release the legs. Even when I'm counting to 5, if you feel like you're crossing from diligence to aggression, gently come out of the practice rather than crossing from diligence to aggression. Take a deep breath, exhale. Bend your knees, heels close to your seat bones as much as you can. Arms close to the body, palms facing down. Make sure that your feet are hip width apart, knees are hip width apart. Inhaling, hips up. Now, next inhalation, raise the chest up, allow the arms to slide underneath your body. Interlacing fingers, palms pressing. Next inhalation, raise your chest just a bit more, raise your hip just a bit more, allowing the shoulder blades to go toward each other on the back. Shoulder blades gently going toward each other. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the arms and gently release the hips down and release the legs. Those who are not able to interlace fingers and straighten the arms, just allow the arms to be by the sides of the body, palms facing down as you practice, and that is okay. Let's practice Sethu bandha sarvangasana one more time. Bend your knees, arms close to the body, palms facing down, fingers reaching for the heels. As much gap between your ears and shoulders. Move the shoulders downward toward your feet. Inhaling, hips up. Tighten your glutes and lifting your hips further up. Tighten your glutes. Keep your glutes tight as you bring your hips up. Next inhalation, chest coming up just a bit toward the chin. Next inhalation, arms sliding underneath your body. Those who can interlace fingers, palms pressing each other. Straighten your elbows between the heels. As you move the shoulder blades toward each other, lifting, allowing the chest bone to lift further up toward the chin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the arms, release the hips, release the legs. Slowly bend your knees and bring the knees to the chest. Slowly. Hug the knees. Rock back and forth. Massage the lower back, middle back, upper back. As you hold your knees closer to the chest, you might get a even better massaging. Side to side. When you go side to side, you can relax your knees or hold on your knees a bit. So you can roll all the way to the sides comfortably. And if you're rolling with your son together, make sure that you don't bump into each other. And hold your knees close to the body. Spread your arms without hitting your father or son by the side. Arms shoulder height, palms facing down. Bring the knees toward your left elbow and look over your right shoulder. Left palm on the right knee. Relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees to the center, and next exhalation, allow the knees to fall toward your right elbow, even as you keep both shoulders on the ground. And finally, look over your left shoulder, right palm on gently on top of your left knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees back to the chest and release the legs. Make any final movements before you proceed to Shavasana. And allowing the body to relax in Shavasana. Practiced without moving any part of the body to the extent that you can. And if there is an urge to move the body, observe the urge to move the body than to move the body. And if there is an itch somewhere in the body, rather than moving your body to scratch, see if you can pay attention to the experience of itching. And how the whole body is automatically winds itself up to respond to scratch. Watch that force, that emotion, without moving. And see how that force spends out on its own. Abdomen rising and falling as you allow the body to sink into the mat, gravity doing the work. Shanti, Shanti. Gently move your fingers and toes. Gently move your body. Stretch and roll to the right side and gently sitting up. Take your time. Eyes closed. Any seated posture that allows you to keep the spine comfortably straight. Take your hands back, catch the left wrist with the right hand, inhale. Exhaling, bending forward, thanking Mother Earth. Inhaling, come on. Rub your palms. Massage your eyes with the heated palms. Gently blink your eyes open. Namaste. Have a great evening ahead. The month of March ahead. Thank you so much. And thanks for the children coming and completing the practice. Absolutely.
Hi, sir.
Namaste. Namaste.
Namaste.
They absolutely complete the picture. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Namaste. Namaste. Namaste.
Good. Thank
Bye.
you. Thank you.
Bye.
Okay,